Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Nice to see ya. I think, yes, I do see you. Hi, Sunny Butter. Hi, Heroic Mochi. Welcome to my live. Hello, everybody. It's nice to have you all here. I hope you're having a really great Tuesday. It's a cloudy day over here, but that's okay. You guys can bring some sunshine into my life today. Welcome to my lives. If you're new here, then welcome. I'm excited to have you here with us today. On my head right now, I'm wearing Showrunner. This is from Raquel Welch. I think it's my very favorite Raquel Welch style. I have it on today just to pop on the live with. This is in the color Shaded Wheat, RL14 22SS. It's a really gorgeous medium, warm, dimensional, rooted blonde. Anyways, not part of our sale, just what I have on today, but it's really nice to see you guys. Let me do a little spin for you, show you what it's all about. This one is made with Raquel Welch's Feather Light fibers. And that means that it's kind of in the shape, each fiber is in the shape of like a tube. Yes, this is Showrunner. So they're all more lightweight. There is a lot of hair on this. As you can see, there's a decent amount of hair on this. There is no permatease in the top portion, but there is permatease in the closed wefting at the bottom. So you're gonna find it lays fairly flat up at the top, but you do get volume throughout kind of your bottom half here with the permatease just in the bottom wefting. It's got a lace front, got that full monofilament top. It is a beautiful color. This is, I think, my favorite blonde in Raquel Welch. It's a gorgeous dimensional warm blonde. My poor nails, Christy. My nails, you guys, this is just like, I feel like this is just the joke of my lives now. What are my nails going to look like? And you know what? I have just succumbed to these horrible nails. I ended up, another one fell off, and then I ended up I had to pull one off. She's still on vacation. She went back home for like a whole month, over a month. Anyways, I'm down to 3. I have 3 left. I have got 3 left, and the rest are little stubbies. And, I have quite honestly had no time to go and find anybody. I've had no time at all. And to wear the North Pole. No, she's not going to the North Pole. She's, where is she from? She's from somewhere in Asia. So she's gone over there and gone to see her family. I feel like me and my little stubby fingers, they're just a part of it all. They look absolutely ridiculous right now, though. I feel like my fingers are 10 feet shorter than they used to be. They're so funny. Oh, gosh. So I'm like parting with my pinky and like my thumbs. Oh man, it feels so weird to type on a computer now because I'm so used to having nails. I've like figured out how to type with nails. Now I've got these little nubbies and it just feels so weird. Doing anything feels weird without my little nails on. They're not little. What are we talking about? They're huge. So long. Anyways, I don't know. Also, I'm leaving today. I'm flying away for 2 weeks, you guys. And I don't know if I'm gonna have to find a nail person when I'm gone. I don't know. So we'll have to see what I do. Anyways, so if you're just popping on, hi. I promise this is not a show about nails. This will be a show about wigs. We'll get there. But I am wearing Showrunner, and this is the color Shaded Wheat. And I'm going to take her off right now. It's just what I put on. There still will be a show next week. Yes, even though I'm going for a couple weeks, I will still be live next Tuesday. So don't you worry. Okay. what do we got today? We got some Tressallure, we got the new Ellen Villa, we got the new Alexandra Couture, and we got some new Belle Tress. Some of these things you have seen before if you've watched, I think it was last week. I did a lot of these, so it might be repeats, but we do have a lot of people who just want to see them again or missed a live and need to see them. So we're doing a lot of that. All you can get for 40% off. And that is what I have to say. Also, big announcement today. If you guys are in Vancouver, is anyone in Vancouver or area or in British Columbia? If so, our Vancouver store opens today. So finally, if you are in Vancouver area, British Columbia, anywhere over there, definitely take some time to book an appointment and drop on by. We'd love to have you in there. We're talking Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada, not in Washington. But you could always come across the border if you'd like to, because that would probably be your closest store. Anyways, okay, let's put on some wigs. That's why we are here. So we're going to start with some Tressallure. Of course, we do have giveaways today. If you're waiting for the Dallas store, you guys, we are so close. We are hoping to open by next week. So I will make an announcement on social media when it's all ready to go, but you just stay tuned. There's just like these final touches. So if you're in Dallas, then also be ready. Okay, hold on. Sometimes my comments just stop. They just stop flowing and I'm like, I can't see anything. So if I comment a little emoji, sometimes it helps to make it move. Okay. No earrings today. Not today. Not today. Well, we have, I grabbed She's Like the Wind. This is from Tressallure, you guys. And this is one of their new ones. You have a left monofilament part here. You have your lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Kansas City Giselle is awesome. I'm so glad you think that. We do have a store in Kansas City, you guys. We have a store in now Vancouver, in Edmonton, in Oakville, in Ottawa, and we will be opening in Dallas very shortly, like next week. What does a shaded color mean? So if you ever see shaded, that means it's dark at the roots. So you have like a darker root that kind of gradually fades into the rest of the color. Just kind of gives you the illusion that your hair is growing. It's like growing in if you have those darker roots. Okay, here's She's Like the Wind. Let me show you the tag. There it is. There it is. We've got it. We found it. This is She's Like the Wind in the color Desert Ombre. And it is from their iconic collection. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. She's Like the Wind is growing on you big time, right? Every week, I feel like, I feel that way with a lot of wigs. I'll put it on for the first time and I'll be like, I don't know. But then every week I put it on, I'm like, wait a second. I feel differently. And then it just keeps getting better and better. Anyways, this is a cutie patootie. If you like the big hair, you might love this one. I know not everybody loves the big hair though. And something a little different about this one, hold on, I gotta get it center here, is that the lace front is like a widow's peak. So you can see how it goes back and forward and back. So for any of those widow's peak gals, that might be helpful for you. And yes, the lace front is lovely. Very lovely. It ends right here. Oh, my darn fingers. My darn naked nails. I'm not used to having naked nails, you guys. Oh, man. So again, this is She's Like the Wind in the color Desert Ombre. This is, I think, my favorite Tressallure color. It's got obviously some brunette in it. We got a little bit of blonde. We even have a little bit of warmth in this color too. It kind of has a little bit of everything. So it's a really, really great color. This one, to be honest, with all these curls, it would be a little hard to maintain. However, because this is up and off of your shoulders, you are not going to have to worry as much about frizzy ends and having to maintain them as often. So it's not going to get as much friction frizz. It's nice to see natural nails. Well, it's funny because these natural nails right now, they're so like beaten up. You know how they like file your nail down and basically like destroy your own nail before they put on the nail? That's, you know, that's what they kind of look like right now. So sorry. Is this a warm color? I do find this leans a touch warm. Does lean a touch warm. Let's see if we can ear tuck. There's a lot of hair on here. I'm so sorry, sweet butter. No naples. No naples. Do a little ear tuck. Oh. I only like an ear tuck on one side when it comes to this one. I feel like if we did 2 ear tucks, we are looking a little funky. Doesn't quite, I don't like it. This is like a one-sided ear tuck. Very sweet. All right, so again, we have that lace front in the left monofilament part. So you can only part this on the left side. There is a lot of permatease in this, a lot. So you can get a lot of volume, obviously, with that permatease. And of course, just with the fact that there's a lot of curl in this. So sweet. She's Like the Wind. Let me show you the tag one more time. You guys can take a picture if you need. Cheese. Is it a lot of hair or just the illusion of permatease? You know what? It's a lot of hair and permatease. It's all of the above. Well, no, I would say the most of the volume on this comes from the permatease and the curls, and the density on this is probably more like a medium density, but you're still going to get a lot of volume no matter which way you look at it. Okay. Gonna take this one off. So again, this was She's Like the Wind by Tressallure, one of their newer-ish styles. Hello from North Carolina. Hi. Hello. All right. Sorry. I always have a hard time with these Tressallure boxes. They're like putting them back together. The tags are a little tricky because you gotta like slip them. You gotta slip them into these little thingies. You can't just like plunk it on the side. All right. This one is called the Free Spirit. This is their short style. And I saw someone asking, is there any grays today? Well, we have this gray. This is their color Whisper Frost, which is 5660 R8. The 56 is going to be like a light gray. The 60 is going to be a white. And then a root of an 8, that's a medium brown. This is going to be a basic cap. So when I say a basic cap, I just mean that it's been machine sewn for the most part. There's no really bells and whistles on it, no hand tied portions. You're going to have this permatease top here, no lace front, just a little bit of felt at the front there. Open wefting. So the wefting means that all the fibers have been sewn by a machine into rows. Then you have your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. All right, so the Free Spirit. This one is a really great pixie if you are looking for something budget friendly, yet still natural. Will I be showing Giselle and Mayor wigs? I wish I was today. I'm actually still waiting for my first shipment of Giselle Mayor wigs. I'm actually hoping that they arrive during this live. I'm not going to be able to show them, but hopefully soon I'll be able to show. I know that a lot of you have been asking about them. So we have just started carrying a new brand called Gisela Mayer. They're out of Germany. And hopefully soon we will be able to show them. But yes, we have been waiting for a shipment. And fingers crossed they get here very soon. Okay, here is the Free Spirit. Jeez. So this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. You do have some permatease in it. Like I was saying, I really like this one for a budget-friendly yet natural-looking option. Even though there are no bells and whistles on this, like no lace front, no mono top or mono part or mono crown, like no hand-tied portions at all, it still looks natural. I don't find you even really need a part line on this. So that's, defeats the purpose of having a monofilament top anyway. So that's that. I will hold the tag up again. I'll just do a little spin. Definitely very easy to wear. And that's the great thing about pixies. I always say how jealous I am of the ladies who can just feel comfortable and are like pixie gals. I've been leaning a little bit more into pixies, but I still haven't really worn them out because they're just different than what I wear and what I'm used to and what I'm comfortable with. But I do think they are cute. This fits very true to average. Here's the tag again. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure that light doesn't shine on it. So the Free Spirit, instead of cheese, say permatease. Permatease. That's cute. That's so funny. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying. That's okay. But this does fit true to average. Was I saying that? I don't know. I just decided to say that. You do have permatease on the top. So you can definitely get some volume up here if you want. I mean, you would make it look much better than I am right now. Or you can get it down nice and sleek. You can put the bangs a little bit to the side if you wanted to. If you're more just stroking my head. See, I'm someone who, anytime I do this, I always say this, I look like a mushroom. Anytime I put my hair like this. I'm someone who doesn't like the sleek pixies, but I don't like the super voluminous ones. I like them just a little bit messed up. Just like so. No code for 40% off today, as long as you are shopping our live link, which you'll be able to find on your screen. So if you're looking, you should see a little shopping bag icon. Once you click that, you're going to see the links for our live sale. And as long as you're shopping within sort of that portal, once you've clicked on that link, then if you put it in your cart, you should see the 40% off show in the cart. So no code needed as long as you are shopping our live link. Hi, Proper Lime. Nice to see ya. See you. I don't see you, but I know you're there. Okay. So again, this is the Free Spirit by Tressallure. You can get this for 40% off today. And this is in stock, so it's not a pre-order unless there's a specific color that is out of stock, but most of the colors are in stock. So as long as it's a color that is available, then you should be all good. So the styles I am showing now, like the Tressallure styles, the Ellen Villa styles, Alexandra Couture styles, those are all available. Today, really, the only pre-orders that will be showing will be the Belle Tress ones at the end. So as long as it is a color that's available. Okay. Ooh, this one. This is my favorite one out of Tressallure's new styles. This one's called the Better Half. So this one's gonna have a full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So the Better Half is also made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Next top model is available. Yeah, it's out now, ready to go. I will be showing that one right away. But yes, this is the Better Half. And this is in the color 1426R10 Sunset Melt. No Naples yet, unfortunately. We will get there. Is this one better than Farron? I love them both. I mean, Farron holds a special place in my heart. Farron is extra comfortable. It's that hand-tied stretch cap. It's just super comfy. Farron doesn't have any permatease. Farron has a lot of just natural blowout volume, whereas this one has a ton of permatease in this. This one is a lot of hair. This is closer to a medium density, and the permatease in this one is like this thick ice. There's so much permatease. However, that being said, sometimes like I have a love-hate relationship with permatease. Sometimes I'm like, yes, the permatease, give me the permatease. And sometimes I'm like, ugh, no, this style, I can't do it with permatease. And I don't love when permatease is up here, making my head appear taller. That doesn't work for me. It might work for you. You might be someone who likes the volume up here, but for me, I don't like having volume on the top of my head. I like having volume down here, which this one has. So the permatease is throughout the wefting here. It's not up in the crown. So you're gonna get this really bouncy, voluminous blowout kind of a look, as opposed to the height. I can never find the tags on these. There we go. Okay, show you the tag here. Permatease. So it's called the Better Half in the color Sunset Melt 1426R10. It is a really gorgeous color. Nice and warm, golden. Here's your lace front. So this one doesn't have like the widow's peak type lace front that we saw on the She's Like the Wind. Sorry, brain fart for a second. And then you do have a full monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere. And actually, I really do like this one as a side part. I may even like it more as a side part. I don't know. But here's the side part for you. And it actually changes very easily. Like there's some wigs that you get where like you definitely need heat to help set the part. This one goes over there pretty nicely. Anyways, really cute side part. Nice and voluminous and bouncy. But here's that center part again. Because usually I do a lot of center parts. That's just where I tend to stay. All right, so here's your tag again. You need a screenshot with the tag. How does it fit your head so easily without adjusting? It just does. I don't know. I'm wearing a wig grip right now. I would bring the adjusters in just a teensy bit, but not too much. Other than that, this fits very true to average. So it is a little bit, like there's a little bit of extra cap on me. Not too much though. But just a teensy bit big on me. All right, I'm gonna take this one off. Even though I love it so very much, I'm a sucker for these like mid-length, voluminous, bouncy styles. Like this one, you guys know I love Baron. I also love Winston by Belle Tress. I feel like all three of those styles kind of give the same like mid-length blowout vibe. But yes, those are like three of my faves. You had a hairdresser tell you she couldn't tell you how to wig on yesterday. That's awesome. Don't you love it when people have no idea, especially when it's a hairdresser? That's so awesome. It definitely validates you and makes you feel good about wearing wigs. It makes you feel not so self-conscious about it. All right. I am already on to next top model. Can you make appointments for Dallas store now for next week? Not yet. We're still working on sort of getting that up on the website. Soon though, soon. Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have that up and ready, but stay tuned. Keep checking. It'll be up there soon. Okay, because this is the last Tress Allure style I'm showing right now. We're gonna put up a giveaway. So we are gonna give away a $100 gift card to Shaquelle. So you can see up at the top here, it should say win or giveaway or enter, or I don't know what it says for you guys. It's always something different. Click on that, enter your email address once you've clicked on it, and that is going to enter you for a $100 gift card. So good luck to you guys. You can enter while I show this wig. And just a reminder to anyone over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, if you are on social media watching this, this is live. I just can't see your comments because I'm streaming primarily on our website. So come on over to our website at shaquelle.com. Then I can see your comments there. Or you can also enter the giveaway on our website. You cannot enter the giveaway on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. You have to come to our website. So if you go to shaquelle.com, you'll see this live just pop up for you that you can tap on, and then you'll be able to click up here to enter the giveaway. Okay, so this is Tress Allure's newest edition, Next Top Model. This one just came out last week, I believe it was. It's long, it's bangy. If you're getting an error when you're entering, try refreshing your page maybe. Try doing that, see if that helps. Okay, next top model. So we're gonna have, this is essentially a basic cap with one fancy feature on it. This is a monofilament crown. So you can see it has this circle of monofilament material right there. So within that circle, all of these fibers have been hand tied in that little spot, giving you the illusion of scalp kind of right in the center of your head, really. And all the fiber just kind of goes like bloop and sort of spiders out of it. The rest of it is a very basic cap. So you do have a nice thick felt front band here for comfort. It's very comfortable, especially if you are someone who gets irritated by those kind of pokey monofilament lace fronts. This is an open wefted cap. You have felt ear tabs, an extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Next Top Model by Tress Allure. This is in the color Chilled Vanilla. It's a very platinum rooted color. The roots on this are honestly quite light. I don't know. I feel like when I put it at this angle, it looks dark. But when I put it at this angle, it's not quite as dark, and you can see how it just more easily melts into the rest of the color. Okay. Can you see the wefts in the bang area? Not really. I don't believe you can. Here she is, feeling like a model in this one. Hold on, I feel like I need to, oh, now they're like super stringy. Gotta fluff them out a little bit. All right, no permatease. Yes, you can definitely trim the bangs. I would need to. I can't see. I cannot see. So let me show you the top here. So we have that monofilament crown here, which is that circle of monofilament, just about that big, where the fiber is hand tied there. So it kind of goes zoop. And this color is Chilled Vanilla, which is 613 1001 R18. So those are all just a mix of kind of different platinum colors and then a root. And I mentioned earlier it's a fairly light root. It's not a dark one. We are long. We are bangy. I sound like a stadium announcer. That would be a fun job. Let me show you the bangs. You can see the bangs. The tag. This is by Tress. So it's called Next Top Model in Chilled Vanilla. It's by Tress. So here it says hair fiber, realistic heat-friendly fiber. When you see the word realistic in front of heat-friendly fiber for Tress, that means it is their lighter weight heat-friendly fiber. Oh, you're getting an echo. If you have an echo, it might be because you have a couple windows open. Try closing some windows and see if that helps a little bit. Make sure you're still entering the giveaway. We will find out the winner once I'm done showing the style. So this is the lightweight heat-friendly synthetic fiber, where each fiber in itself is shaped kind of like a tube, which makes it a little bit more lightweight. Like I said, no permatease on this. So it's going to sit nice and low profile. This is a low to medium density. There you go. It worked. Oh, good. You got rid of some extra tabs. Hopefully that did the trick for you. Someone was asking about a ponytail. This is definitely a ponytail contender. What did you miss? Hi. You are coming on about 30 minutes late. You just missed some Tress styles. We are just wrapping up with some Tress styles, but make sure you enter the giveaway quick. There's a giveaway going on right this very second. You got another couple minutes maybe to enter the giveaway for a $100 gift card. Okay, here's a ponytail. Super cute. Windows to the house. Oh my gosh, did I say windows or I meant to say like close your browser tabs. Oh my gosh, yeah, go close your windows in your house. Then maybe the echo will stop. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Close your windows, everybody. Then the sound will be better. It's too funny. Okay, can you do messy buns with long wigs? I mean, we could try. I'm gonna just get this right out of the way. It was kind of drafty in here. Let's see, I don't know what I'm doing back there. This might just be a total icky situation. Oh God, I'm scared to turn around for you guys. But I will turn around. Tell me how I did. Is it awful? Is it okay? Did it work out okay? 10-ish. Oh my gosh, we're all over the map here. Some people love it. Some people are like, nah, 6. It's messy already. That was the point. Did I get 10 out of 10 for messiness? 10 out of 10 for messiness, but 6 out of 10 for overall execution. Okay. E for effort. Thanks, guys. Okay, where's the tag now? It's in here somewhere. All right, so yeah, you could do a messy bun. You would likely do it much better than I, so. All right, let's see who won the giveaway. What am I doing? Let's see who won the giveaway. This was for our $100 gift card to Shaquille. Mountain Mama. That's amazing, Mountain Mama. Congratulations to you. Do you live by the mountains and do you have children? I must know. Are you a mountain mama because you have kids in the mountains? That's awesome. So you get a $100 gift card. Someone from our team will get in touch with you. Make sure you get that gift card. And for the rest of you, we got 2 more giveaways today. So yay for that. I haven't had water yet. Yikes. I better do that. Hold on. Hold on a second. Never been unicorned before. That's so funny. If some of you guys notice, ever so often unicorns will pop up in the chat. And it's at first, you guys remember when we were like, what in the heck are all these unicorns? Why is everybody commenting unicorns? But what happens is sometimes a word you might type might be a no-no word on this live. I don't know. And it might replace it with unicorn. And it might just be a normal word, but for some reason, it turns it into unicorns. So we've decided, or we've figured out at least one word, and that's the word shag. Whenever I talk about shaggy styles, the unicorns appear. So, oh gosh, now we're just covered with the unicorns. Everyone, oh no. Everyone's trying it out. Everyone's like, shag, shag. That's so funny. Oh man. We're just riddled with the unicorns. I've never seen so many purple unicorns fly by my screen before. Now you guys are all trying out other words. Ah, what else can I type? Okay. You guys are funny. We can call it Unicorn Tuesday. That's right. All right. What do we have? We have Romance Deluxe. We're on to the new Ellen Villa styles. So a couple weeks ago, Ellen Villa came out with 4 new styles. And I'm happy to show them to you, starting with Romance Deluxe. They came out with a couple heat-friendly ones and a couple regular synthetic ones. Romance Deluxe is a regular synthetic style. You're going to have a full monofilament top on this, an extended temple-to-temple lace front. The lace front does go quite far, like almost to the end of your ear tabs. So it is a very extensive lace front, not quite around your ear tab, but very, very far. So, and then the full monofilament top, you can part it anywhere you want. It's a partially hand-tied cap, which means that you're hand-tied up here with closed wefting in the bottom portion. It's about 1/3 hand-tied, 2/3 closed wefted. And then you have your felt ear tabs, felt nape with Velcro adjusters. So, I did want to show you before I put this on. There's not a lot of stretch. So front to nape doesn't have much stretch. Yummy lobster, what happened to my nails? We were speaking about my nails in the beginning. You must have missed that, but I've just embraced the nail falling outage and I've ripped a couple off and my nail tech is out of the country. And so I got 2 nails left and 1 nail. We're down to the tripod. That's all we got left. And we're just gonna rolling with it. And I'm also going out of town for 2 weeks tonight, literally after this live ends, packing the kids in the car and we're heading to the airport. So if at the end of this live, I'm like, okay, bye. It's because I gotta go catch my flight. Okay. This is Romance Deluxe. Oh, I found my wig grip. Yes. Remember we had the missing wig grip situation. It was in a box. I can't remember which one now. It was in a box though. I went through after and tried to find it. Okay, this is Romance Deluxe by Ellen Villa. Here's your tag if you need it. Cheese or permatease. This is in the color Sandy Blonde Rooted. This is made with regular synthetic fiber. You might find a little bit of shine on it, but also remember I'm standing in front of a window where daylight is, coming in at me here. So there's a lot of light coming at me, which helps the reflection, making it seem a little bit more shiny. But that being said, regular synthetics, they are typically a little bit more shiny. You can dull down the shine with some dry shampoo if you spray it all over, or if you get like a big sort of powder brush, put some baby powder or cornstarch on it. You can sort of dust it through, work it in. That also helps dull the shine. And over time, as you wash it, the shine will also go down just a little bit. There's usually a little bit extra shine right out of the box. The nail that popped off on the live a few weeks ago, yeah, I did find it. It was in a big box of wigs. It fell right into the big box. All right, so in terms of the fit of this, I do find it fits true to average because it is it's a little bit big on me. It doesn't fit me like a glove. And I know like a lot of Ellen Villa styles fit smaller than average. But the reason I say this is true to average, aside from the fact that it is a little big on me, like I can pinch some cap back here. There's not a lot of stretch. So I'm not going to say that this will work well for anyone who's much bigger than average, because you might not be able to like stretch it over your head like you would if this were an open wefted cap. Open wefted caps have a lot of stretch to them with the elastics sewn vertically through the wefting. This one doesn't have like front to nape stretch. So you might find if you're a little bigger than average, like you literally can't get the wig to come forward on you because there's just not enough cap there. You might find that the circumference might work because there's a lot of stretch in the circumference, but the front to nape might not work. And you might find that the ear tabs might sit back here on you and it can't come forward. So I measure 11.5 inches front to nape, 11.5 inches ear to ear. It fits me pretty nicely ear to ear, just above my ear crease and just in front of my ears. And then same on this side, of course. So I feel like I can't say for sure, but if you are like, if I'm pinching this back here, I can pinch like an extra maybe 1.5 inches or so. If you're much bigger than 13 inches front to nape, you might not find that this fits on you. Anyways, okay. This is Romance Deluxe in Sandy Blonde Rooted. Do one more spin. You are going to find a little bit of permatease in the close wefting, by the way. But I feel like even without that permatease, it's still going to be voluminous down here because you have all these curls happening. All right, there she goes. You should be able to get these for 40% off. I'm not showing Theron today. Hi, sorry. Okay, next up, ooh, I like this one. This one is my favorite one from Ellen Villa's new styles. This one is called Miss Comfort. Now we're stuck in the box. There we go. All right, Miss Comfort. I don't have the Bloom collection. Is that what you're referring to? I don't have the Bloom collection to show today. Okay, so this is called Miss Comfort. It's by Ellen Villa. This one's going to have a lace top. This is not a monofilament top. It's not made with that monofilament material. This is lace and a lace front, not the monofilament lace front. This is a soft, more traditional lace front. So if you have a sensitive scalp, sensitive skin, and you don't like any pokiness at the front, you're gonna like the feeling of this. You can see it like, it's just squishier or malleable. And then you're also going to find this lace front has a scalloped edge, which often helps to blend into your skin a little bit more. That being said, I don't find it really helps on this one, and you'll see when I put it on what I mean. But the lace front goes pretty far, pretty much to the end of your ear tab almost. And then you have a closed wefted cap here. So this is all close wefting, no hand tied on the cap part. And then felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this one is called Miss Comfort. Miss Comfort, and it's in the color Chocolate Frosted. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. It is a low density. There is no permatease. This is going to be really sleek and straight with a little bit of shape to it. It's very soft. Very soft. I don't know if you can feel the softness through the screen. Very soft. Yeah, it is a pretty color, isn't it? Okay, so heat-friendly fiber, low density, no permatease. What's lighter density, that or Jody? Honestly, it's a similar density, but Jody's gonna have more layering. So it's gonna make it a little bit like floofier on Jody because the layers are gonna help, you know what I mean? It's gonna help the fiber like fluff up a little bit more. This doesn't have any layering really. This is all just sort of one length with just feathered ends. So although they are a similar density, Jody's gonna be able to get a bit more volume with it just due to its layering. All right, and let me show you the lace front. Amanda, are you okay? I am okay. Why would I not be okay? Is there a reason I wouldn't be okay? I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Now I'm questioning, am I okay? Oh my gosh. Here, I seem fine. Oh my goodness. Here's your lace front. As you can tell, you can see the scalloping. You can see the lace front here. So this is a little bit more visible. Like I mentioned, this is not monofilament. This is a traditional lace. You can even tell it's much softer. Yeah, I'm down a few nails. Otherwise, I'm okay. That's all right. So it is a little more visible. That scalloped edge doesn't, trying to keep losing the fibers, doesn't really make it more blendable into my skin here, but we got bangs. Bangs solve all the problems. They help us cover our lace front, and they allow us to not need to get Botox. All the things. Bangs help us do all the things. Oh, the part. Let's take a look at the part. I got a part with my pinky now because that's all I got. So again, this is a lace top, not a monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere. No Botox, the bangs would have to go below my eyes. It's walking around like that all day. Okay, this is the color Chocolate Frosted. This is the wig called Miss Comfort. It's by Ellen Villa. Yes, we will be showing Belle Tress's newest LUX SE styles today for pre-order. There you go. I'll do one more spin. So this one, I know you're asking about fit. This one fits, I feel, true to average. You are going to find, here, let me take this off again. Sorry. I'm going to show you. You're going to find a little bit more stretch in this cap. Not a ton, but a little bit more front to nape. And then it's going to help it fit over your head a bit. So this does fit pretty true to average. Like, it is a bit big on me and my petite head. I'm even wearing a wig grip on this, and like I can quite easily just pull it up. And then when I feel in the cap at the back, there's extra cap back here. So just a reminder, I'm 11.5 inches front to nape, 11.5 inches ear to ear, and 20.5 inches circumference. They are all petite measurements. So this would fit average. And then like maybe just a little bigger than average, but not much bigger. So this is the color Chocolate Frosted. I'll show the tag one more time. Chocolate Frosted. Miss Comfort. Ellen Villa. Cutie patootie. All right. Hi, I'm here. Sorry, I don't like leaving you guys. Sometimes I go out of the screen and I feel bad, but I'm still here. Chair, where does it come from? Chair? This chair? That one? I guess that's the only chair. You can't see my other chair. That chair is from a store called Article. It's an online store. I don't know if they have any actual stores, but Article. I got a lot of my furniture from Article. I don't know if they're just a Canadian. Actually, no, I don't think they're a Canadian thing. I think they're in the States, now that I think about it. Anyways, a lot of my stuff is from Article. My kitchen tables, my kitchen chairs, that chair, this chair, another chair. I just ordered a couch from there. It's going to take 2 months to get here, but I ordered it. This one, oh, I like this one too. This one is Avenue Soft. The Ellen Villa wigs are in stock now in most colors, so you don't have to necessarily wait for a pre-order. So Avenue Soft, I'll show you the tag. Sahara Beige Rooted is the color. Left part, really long lace front that goes, your ear tabs here, you'll notice they're smaller. They're not like the sort of teardrop shapes that we see on a lot of ear tabs. They've condensed them, and it's not even felt. It's more of that porous sports material. Never heard of Article furniture? Definitely look them up. They got lots of really trendy, nice, even timeless pieces. It's really, really nice furniture. Okay, So left part, lace front, hand tied up top here. And then your partially hand tied cap. However, there's only a little bit of hand tied up here. It's like mostly wefted. And then a little bit of hand tied. There's an article store in Vancouver. I didn't realize that. I didn't know there was an actual store there. And then you have an extended nape with that same sort of porous sports material, and then your Velcro adjusters. Where are the ear tabs supposed to sit? I can show you. Crazy. I like this one, I promise. It'll get better. The ear tabs should, they don't have to, I mean, a wig is going to fit differently on everybody, but ideally they are going to sit just above your ear crease so that it's not like hurting your ear crease. So just above your ear crease and just in front where like sideburns would be, you know? If it's sitting like too far back here, your wig is fitting you too small. And you're not like being able to get it over your head. If it's sitting like too high up, then your ear to ear measurements are too small for the wig. Will I be just showing any Giselle Amir wigs? Not today. Hopefully, I was mentioning earlier, we were talking about this earlier too. I'm waiting for a shipment from them. And I hope, we're all gonna cross our fingers that my doorbell rings during this live. And we're gonna hope it is the Giselle Amir ones. Because if it is, then I can take them with me when I go out of town today. So we're gonna cross our fingers. This, let me show you the tag again. It's a really cute one called Avenue Soft. It's in Sahara Beige Rooted. This is one of Ellen Villa's newer styles. You're hoping it's more cookies. Me too, actually. Me too. This is, yeah, very Meg Ryan. I agree. Yeah, you're not usually a fan of shorties, but this one is cute. I was saying about this one before that, like, I also, again, don't wear a lot of short styles, but a style like this would make me maybe wear one. It's very cute. It's got lots of layering in it. You can bring these bangs forward. You can have like a little messy forward bang. Or we can part it to the side. Very low maintenance. That is the great thing about short styles. You can just put them on, do a little like floofing, and then off you go. The amount of heat you need to put on them in order to maintain the fiber is minimal. Like it doesn't have to happen often. Whereas the long styles, they're a lot of work with maintenance and heat, which can get tedious and annoying. But these short styles, they're so good. The ear section, can you put it behind your ear? Like the hair, the fiber, is that what you mean? Like do an ear tuck? Is that what we're talking about? Because I will do that. Always looks better with an ear tuck. And then, remember, I've discovered that these short styles are cute with a headband. So I usually just do an ear tuck. Whenever I do headbands, I don't often do headbands, but anytime I do a headband, I do an ear tuck first. I keep some fiber out front, and then I literally just like place the headband. And it becomes just like an accessory. It almost doesn't it doesn't mess with the style. It just makes it like a little bit cuter. And it also holds the ear tuck in place. And I don't like, for me, big like chunky accessories. I like very subtle, dainty, like barely there ones. She said doo-doo. Blue butterfly, you silly Billy. Anyways, so this is really cute. The little headband. I'll show you the tag again. This one is Sahara Beige Rooted. That's the color. And this is Avenue Soft. It's made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. If you guys need to do a screenshot, cheese. Um, you think this is the only pixie you love on me? Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm so glad you love it. Have I shown you the back? I like the back because it's got like cute little flippy-do ends. What hair will I be wearing for the airport today? That's an excellent question, and that is something that will be determined as I'm flying out the door. I'll be like, this one. Kids, get in the car, grab your suitcases, help. Yeah, we'll see. I'll update you. How about that? I'll update you if you guys ever watch my Instagram stories or my Facebook stories. I will show you what wig I'm wearing on the plane. This is not a petite size. This is average. Like, it's a bit big on me still. I would bring in the adjusters on this. And there's a little bit of extra cap, but again, there's not a lot of stretch. So anything bigger than average, this will have a hard time fitting over your head. Again, you have a lot of stretch in your circumference. There's typically a lot of stretch in circumference, but this one, there's no stretch really front to nape. How many wigs am I packing? Or how many wigs do I usually pack? That is a good question. It's an excellent question. And the answer is anywhere from 2 to 100. No, not 100. I'm going for 2 weeks. Being gone for 2 weeks kind of stresses me out a little bit because I'm away from the comfort of my own things. I like having all my things at my fingertips, and I like knowing that I have a wig that I want to wear. So at this current moment, I don't know, I probably have about 10 wigs packed right now, but I will be bringing many more because I'm also going to be doing a live next week. So there's going to be more, more wigs. Will Donna be doing the streams or not? The live streams. Sometimes Donna joins me on my live. Sometimes she does, but we have nothing planned at the moment. Okay, this one now is the final Ellen Villa style. It's called Escape Soft, and because this is my last one of this little bunch here, we're gonna do another giveaway. So we're gonna put a giveaway up for you guys, and it's gonna be for a $125 gift card to Shaquille. So what was the last wig I wore? That one was Avenue Soft. I'll show you the tag. Avenue Soft was the one I just had. Okay, I feel like I'm missing questions. Oh goodness, and now I can't scroll. If I ever miss your questions, you guys, I apologize. I can't always see them all. Sometimes they go by very fast. Okay, this one, like I said, is Escape Soft, and this is in espresso rooted. The giveaway is not up. The giveaway will be up soon. There it is. So this is your chance to win a $125 gift card. Avenue Soft is available now. So all of these Ellen Villa styles, all of the Tress Velour styles I was showing, they're all available as long as it's a color that's in stock and hasn't like been sold out immediately. So as long as the color's in stock, it's available to ship. It doesn't have to be a pre-order unless the color's not in stock. Okay, so this is Escape Soft. It has the soft on it because we have a lot of softer hand-tied portions with this sort of tulle material. So Escape Soft here has a extended temple to temple lace front made with the monofilament. That part is not the soft part. That part, you can still feel a little bit scratchy on that monofilament lace front. Are these heat friendly? This one in particular is not. This one I'm showing right now is regular synthetic. However, the one I showed before, Avenue Soft, that was heat friendly. This one is regular synthetic. Okay, so we have that monofilament lace front, but on the top here, we don't have a monofilament top. This is a hand-tied top, and it's on 2 layers of this tulle material. So you can see the 2 layers. You have this extra layer for a little bit of comfort. This one is not going to give you a true illusion of scalp, especially in this color, because we have a dark color, we're going to have a dark cap. And you are not going to get that true illusion because that cap is going to be dark and it's harder to see through to scalp as well. Life goal, win a Shaquille giveaway. Yeah, it's going to happen, Clever Almond. It's going to happen, I promise. And then we have a partially hand-tied cap here. You have a little bit of a hand-tied portion up here, and then you have close wefting at the bottom. All right. This one fits. This one fits average, but leaning a bit smaller. So again, you don't have stretch front to nape, so some of you might not be able to get it like over the head part. This fits me actually the best out of all of the 4 Ellen Villa ones I've put on. This fits me the best, and I am a petite size. So I would say this one does fit a little smaller than average, just a little bit. But again, there's not much stretch front to nape. Okay, let me get sorted here. This one I feel like has a little bit of box hair, like we have some like little wispy bits not knowing really where they want to go. It is a really cute style though. I feel like the style has a lot of potential in it. We just might need a little bit of taming. And then the ear tack, cute. So again, this is regular synthetic fiber. And you do have a little bit of permatease in your closed wefting. Not a lot, but a little. Let me give you a spin. I think the back kind of looks a little funky, but just might need to play around with it a little bit. So again, this is in the color Espresso Rooted. Escape Soft in Espresso Rooted. When measuring ear to ear, is it the top of your ear you measure to or where your ear touches to your head? So when you're measuring ear to ear, you're going to measure from your ear crease over the furthest point of your head, kind of at the back of your crown, all the way to your ear crease. Hold the card up higher. Okay, here you go. I'm the flight attendant that needed light and airy last week. I sat beside you at the conference lounge. Oh, hi. I remember sitting by you. Amazing. Okay. I know, yeah. When I put it up here, I block my face. But I know you guys want to see the tag. But then if I put it down here, you can always, I think, minimize the comments so that you don't see them. If you ever wanted to like take a screenshot and I'm holding it down here, I think you can minimize the comments and then like pull them back up again. The Widow's Peak one that I showed earlier, that one was She's Like the Wind. You guys, I got a little like bleach stain on my shirt here. And I'm so sad. I feel like I need to take a Sharpie and like color it in. I should have done that. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so again, this one is Escape Soft by Ellen Villa. I'm gonna give you guys 30 more seconds to enter the giveaway. Just a reminder, if you're over on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, you cannot enter the giveaway where you're at. You have to come to our website. I also cannot see your comments, especially my YouTube friends. I know sometimes you're like, why aren't you answering me? I cannot see your comments, YouTube. Come on over to our website at shaquelle.com and then you can see where I'm streaming primarily on our website, and you can enter the giveaway there. Anyways, giving you another 10 seconds to enter. This one has just a little bit of permatease in the closed wefting at the bottom, but you don't have any up at the top. Oh, I wanted to show you what the parting looked like, because this is a hand-tied top, and we also have like a black cap. So you're not going to have a black cap if you have a lighter color. You're just going to have a black cap if it's a dark color like this. But the illusion of scalp is a little bit less visible. You can always put some powder, like some makeup in your part line to help the scalp appear a little bit more scalpy. But overall, this is an extremely lightweight piece, low-ish density. All right. Let's see who won the giveaway. So this is for a $125 gift card to Shaquelle. Jolly Pepper 78644. Jolly Pepper, congratulations to you. You are going to get an email from someone on our team, and they're going to get you your gift card for $125. So congratulations. It's very exciting. And we still have another giveaway to do, you guys. So your time is coming. It is. All right. Comments. Alrighty. I need some water. I know I was telling you guys how I'm expecting a shipment, a Giselle Mayer shipment today. And I want to make sure like I receive it if it comes. And before the live, I was up getting ready, and I was like getting dressed and just getting ready for the day, and the doorbell rang, and I was like half dressed, half makeup done, no wig on. I just was a mess. So I'm like running around trying to like put a shirt on. I ran down the stairs, then I slipped down the stairs. And when I slipped, I got like a little tiny, it's like a little, you can't even barely see it. It's like a little tiny rug burn from the stairs carpet. I'm like holding on to the railing, slipping down the stairs. Like, I gotta get it. Go to the door. It wasn't that. It was our little boy next door who was looking for my son to come and play. And he also found a tiny little butterfly, and he's like, I think you dropped or my daughter, he's like, I think she dropped this. Oh, it was so funny. I'm like, I'm rushing around, hurting myself for nothing. Anyways, oh well. Overexcited, I know. All right, next up, we have 3 new styles from Adirond's and the Alexander Couture collection. We do all get excited for shipments, especially wigs. Wig mail is best mail, isn't it? Will I show Giselle Mayer soon? I hope to, you guys. So I was mentioning already that I'm expecting a shipment from them. They're supposed to come today. And I'm hoping it arrives before I leave on my trip that I'm going on for 2 weeks. So we're just all going to cross our fingers that it shows up. Or else I might be hunting down the delivery driver on my way to the airport. Give me my wigs. Watch out, people. Okay, this one is Frankie, and this is in the color Mocha Mousse. It's a new color by Renee Paris's Alexander Couture. This one is going to be, or Alexander Couture in general is a little bit more affordable. You're going to find a little bit more budget-friendly, trendy styles. So this one here, you don't have a monofilament. You have that more traditional lace top and traditional lace front. So it is going to be a little softer. However, that being said, it's going to be a little bit more visible on your skin, and the parting is going to look a little different, which of course I will show you. But it is nice for softness. How long ago was She's Like the Wind? That was probably an hour ago, within the first 20 minutes, I would say. I think that was maybe the third wig I showed. Okay, then it's not going to be like a full lace top. You do have some wefting around sort of the perimeter here. And then open wefting, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Explain the different caps and which is the best illusion of scalp. You're going to find typically that a monofilament top is going to give you a better illusion of scalp than a lace top. You guys, there's a delivery person coming to my door, but it's just Amazon. I don't even know what I ordered. Something, but it's not my wigs. It's just the Amazon guy. Darn. Yeah, go away, Amazon. I don't want you here. Go get the other guy. Okay, so again, this is Frankie. There you go. Frankie in Mocha Mousse. Oh, see, did you hear that? My Alexa notified me that my Amazon got here. Okay, so the color Mocha Mousse is a new color. It's a nice warm color. Frankie is really cute. I really like Frankie, but again, this is a little bit more affordable. It's not going to look as realistic as some other ones, but honestly, that doesn't turn me off of it. I still think it's really cute. And I'm all about the style. I'm like, if I like the style, then I'm gonna love it. Okay, let me show you guys the lace front, because I was saying how this is a traditional lace. So you can already see it's a little bit more visible, but it is soft. When you do have this softer lace, you might find it lifts a little bit more than monofilament at the front. You may need to glue it if you find it lifting, but all that being said, Frankie's got bangs. So you may not even have to worry about it. Remember, bangs just solve all the problems of the world in this area. And then you can part this anywhere, well, almost anywhere. It's, like I said, it's a lace top, but it's not a full lace top. I would call this more of a partial lace top because you still have a little perimeter of wefting around it. This is what your top's gonna look like. So not as realistic, but you guys all need to decide what your comfort level is when it comes to wigs. So for me, honestly, I don't care. I'd still wear it, but it would work to add a little bit of powder in it, especially with the roots being darker. It makes the knotting darker. So you can see the knotting more easily when you have a darker root or darker fiber being tied in here. And if that's bothering you, adding a little bit of makeup and powder here in the part line would help it a little bit more. Okay, so again, this one is Frankie in Mocha Mousse. I can do a spin, yeah. This one is like, we got a lot of hair on Frankie, to be honest. Closer to a medium density. And there's also permatease on Frankie. So if you're looking for a low density, low profile kind of a look, this isn't your gal. But if you want a little bit more volume, a little bit more pizzazz, then you might love Frankie. I think this one, I was going to say, actually, is this like Roxy with bangs? I was going to say it's a little bit like Roxy. It's a similar length. Roxy has a little bit more of a subtle wave pattern, like even more subtle than this. Even though this is like a really nice, loose, beachy wave, Roxy's wave pattern is even less. But then, yeah, we do have bangs. This one I think would be very cute in a hat. Roxy by Alexander Couture, same brand. Roxy is another really cute, affordable piece with the same lace situation. Can I try with glasses to see if it goes on easily? I sure can. I got all the gadgets up here. I'll put glasses on in a second. Hold on, okay, whenever I put hats on, I think I've shown this before, I always stick my ears in because when I wear hats, what happens is my little ears poke out like that. And I'm like, I look like an elf and I hate it. I can't. So to stop that from happening, I stick my ears inside my cap. Like I put my ears all the way in, get all snuggy, snug as a bug. And then I put my hat on and then I just wear my hats like that. And I feel better about my ears. So my ears don't just like weasel their way out. Anyways, this is a really cute hat wig. I like it. So if you ever have ear problems, that completely solves it. And then you got cute little snuggy ears. They're just snug as a bug. Maybe you're going to the beach, you guys. My necklace is from Amazon. It's from Amazon. Anytime I take a hat off after I've been wearing a hat with a wig, I feel like I look crazy. Well, that's just the cutest thing. You could go to the beach with your little straw hat. I don't know how this is supposed to, where's the flop supposed to, is this maybe the sideways flop, or is it the front flop? No, that looks weird. Maybe a sideways flop. Cute little beach do. Crazy. I get free the ears. The flop can go anywhere. I think you're right. Wherever we want the flop to go, the flop shall go. Okay, someone was asking about glasses. I only have sunglasses. I don't have like glasses. So hopefully this will work for you. Oh, you can see my iPad right in front of me in my front yard. Just the whole reflection. So whenever I wear glasses, I put them under my wigs. Like I put them right under the ear tabs. That's what I do. I don't know what you guys do. There's really, honestly, there's no right or wrong way to a lot of things that involve wigs. You got to do what works best for you, what's comfortable for you. So that's how I do my glasses. You do you, boo. That's right. Does the pressure bother you? Not too much, honestly. If it's like all day long, yeah, by the end of the day, I'm like, ugh, enough already. But it's not too bad if I'm just doing it for part of the day. So again, this is Frankie in Mocha Mousse. Okay. I can't see. It's dark. This one also works in a half a puff down. I haven't done a lot of styling today, have I? It's a really nice wave pattern, isn't it? Amanda Incognito. Okay. A little half a puff down. I feel like I didn't do a great job of this one, but works in a half a puff down. Is Mocha Mousse lighter or darker than Marble Brown? It's lighter and it's more like, it's warmer also. Lighter and warmer. This one would also be cute in like a messy bun or an updo. Let's do an updo. It's a really messy updo I'm doing right now. Ooh. That is very unfortunate. But it fits. We're just I'm scared. I'm scared about the back right now. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for mess. 2 out of 10 for effort and overall execution. Looks like a firework. This is a warm color. Definitely a warm color. Okay, so one last time, it's artistic. One last time, this is Frankie in Mocha Mousse. And it is new from Alexander Couture. The bangs, as you can see, like you can bring the bangs to the side if you want, or you can have the wispy little bangs at the front. I have not shown Esme yet. That is coming right away. Right away. I'm still here. Oh, I'm down here, guys. Hold on. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm back. Found the wig. And we'll do Esme now since someone just asked for it. So here's Esme in Caramel Copper, which is also a new color. Pretty. So pretty. It's a nice coppery color. You do have some cool, almost platinum blonde going throughout here, but it's like so minimal, just dusted ever so slightly. And then there's like a little bit of golden in it as well. Not rooted. How do you purchase during the live? So on your screen, there should be a little shopping bag or like shopping cart little icon that you can push or click on. And once you click on that, you'll be able to have access to the links that take you to our live shopping sale. It takes you to like a little portal it's our website, but it's also not our website all at the same time. And as long as you're shopping within that sort of portal, you can add things to your cart and you should see the discount in your cart. Okay, little scratch. Okay, Esme, same type of cap as Frankie had. The lace top and the lace front. And again, it's that traditional lace. It's not monofilament. So it's softer. It'll be comfortable. Hiccup. I was gonna hiccup. Okay, we're safe. Softer, comfortable. Prices just during the live. So our sale, you can get 40% off of most things I show. And after our live show ends, this will be on replay on our website, and you can still shop the live for the rest of the day. You can rewatch the live if you want to, or rewatch certain parts of it if you want to see a wig again. And yeah, it'll be up for the rest of the day for you to purchase. Thanks, guys. This is just an Amazon. It's a little Amazon purchase. It came with a set. It came with like four different that you can stack. So it's really nice to like stack them sometimes or just choose a certain one. Okay, Frankie was Mocha Mousse. The color was Mocha Mousse. But this one here is Esme. And this one is in Caramel Copper. Okay, so back to Esme. Lace top, lace front, soft traditional lace, as opposed to monofilament, but we do have just that partial lace top as opposed to the full lace top because we do have some wefting around the perimeter here. Open wefted cap, got your felt ear tabs, an extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So the knotting on this one will likely be a little bit better because they're not as dark as what I was showing on Mocha Mousse. The lighter the fiber at the knot, the less visible it will be. I do find these to fit a little bigger than average. Like this just comes right off of my head. Like it's quite big on me. But remember, I am a petite size. I'm 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 front to nape, 11.5 ear to ear. Ear to ear fits me fine, but the front to nape and the rest of the cap is like, I can pinch a lot of it. There's a lot. This is gonna fit bigger than average. There's a ton of stretch. You could fit 10 of me in there. So I would say if you have a 23-inch circumference, this will fit you okay. Okay, here is Esme in caramel copper. Cheese. So again, this is by the Alexandra Couture collection. Alexandra Couture makes a lot of trendy, more affordable styles. And they do that a lot by using this lace as opposed to monofilament. So you may find that the lace lifts a little bit because it is softer, and you may find you need to glue it, and you may find it's a little more visible, like you can see it more easily. However, the price is good. Okay, just checking for permatease. I don't think there's any in here. No permatease, but definitely a medium density. Is caramel copper lighter than Mocha Mousse? I'll show you. Here's Mocha Mousse. Here's caramel copper. Caramel copper on my head, Mocha Mousse off my head. And you know what? I'm gonna go away from the window. Because remember, a lot of the colors I show, because I'm in front of a window, it lightens up the color a little bit. So back here, Mocha Mousse, caramel copper on my head. She's like the wind again. I can try and get that back on my head a little bit later. There is no giveaway happening right now. If you try refreshing your screen, it might go away. Okay. Hello. All right, let's look at the front here. There is some layering. It is long layering in the front. And then cute little curls. This is heat-friendly fiber, by the way. So was Frankie. Not regular synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic. Almost all your collection is blondes. You're trying to branch out a bit. Yes, branch out. It's fun. You're welcome, Jennifer Reporter. Are you a reporter? All right, so again, this one is Esme. Esme is so tiny. The printing is so tiny. Esme in caramel copper. I don't know if you can see it here. If you need a screenshot, might have to zoom in after your screenshot to see what it says. Is there any Raquel Welch? Someone was asking any Raquel Welch color closest. The closest Raquel Welch color would be Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice, or Rusty Auburn would kind of be a little bit more muted version of this one. Jolly Pepper. Yes, you did win. You won the $125 gift card. Are you just realizing this now? Yeah. Jolly Pepper, you did win the $125 gift card like 30 minutes ago. That's too funny. Yay, a late celebration. So funny. So stay tuned for an email, Jolly Pepper. You ran into the store for a second. Oh my goodness. Did you miss the giveaway? You've missed 2 giveaways. We have one more that we will do at the very end of our show. All right, our last one from the Alexander Couture collection is called Sloan. This is also a new color. They did introduce several new colors as they introduced these new styles. A year and a half, your lucky day. It is your lucky day. See, I told you guys, your time will come. Your time will come. Okay, this is Sloan, and this is in the new color Golden Latte Blonde. Narrow Celery. I haven't shown Holly today, and I unfortunately will not be showing Holly today. That being said, I do have a couple of YouTube videos with Holly in them. If you guys ever want to see a wig, I typically review like all the new wigs coming out and get them up when I can. So I definitely have some videos with Holly. Either I have a video of recurling Holly, and I have a video that reviews Holly, I think amongst a couple other wigs. Anyways, if you ever need to go and look at a wig, learn more about a wig, learn about wigs in general, tips and tricks and how to maintain them, check out my YouTube channel. I've got a lot of videos there. Okay, this one is Sloan. Same cap. So we have that traditional lace top and traditional lace front. These are not monofilament. It is that traditional lace material, softer, comfortable, but a little bit more visible on your skin, a little bit more easily, it will more easily lift, but lower price. Not quite full. It's a partial lace top. We have some wefting around the perimeter there. Open wefted cap, nice and stretchy. Felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this one is Sloan by the Alexander Couture collection. Nice and straight. And this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Oh, you like seeing others win. That's so sweet. It is fun when you get to witness somebody have a great moment in their lives. Okay. Although this one is going to reach your shoulders, obviously, and further, and it will get a little tangly and a little frizzy. It's going to be easy to maintain because it's straight. I would maintain this with a hot air brush. This would make it make you be able to get out any frizzy ends while keeping a little bit of this structured end here. It's your first live. You're new to the wig community. This is fun. Oh, hi, Kate G30. Welcome to the live. I go live every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. So happy to have you here. Hopefully you can join us again next Tuesday. Is there anyone else who today's your first live? You've never come before to the lives? Say hello. Tell us. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys. Do we sell a hot airbrush? We do. We sell the Envy 3-in-1 Air Styler, which would be a great one to use. And it comes with different attachments for other purposes. But yes, we do sell the Envy 3-in-1 Air Styler. Anyways, welcome to everyone who is new today and are joining us for your first live. Always happy to have newcomers. This is Sloan. Your first full live. You saw a bit of the last one. Oh, good. Well, I'm so glad you're here for the full time. All right, Sloan. Hold on, I'll show this nice and close. In the color Golden Latte Blonde. You're having a time getting the zigzag part out. So whenever you get a wig, the majority of wigs, not all wigs, but most wigs will come with this zigzag part. That's just what they do when they create them. When you want to get the zigzag part out, I was just first spraying with water and then parting it where you want and splitting the hair after you've parted it. The water is going to help you move it more easily and work with it more easily. And then once you've done that, you need to apply some heat. So you need to get the hair to go in the direction you want it to go. And you need to do that with heat. The heat is going to sort of melt. It's not going to melt the fiber, but it's going to sort of reset the fiber where you want it. And I think the most important thing that you need to understand with heat-friendly fiber or just synthetic fiber in general is that you also really need to apply tension. If you're just like changing the part and you're just sort of like letting it sit there and you're not tugging at it at the root, it's not going to really go where you want it to go. You need to apply tension in order to help it go where you want to go. So make sure you are pulling it tight, adding heat, making sure it stays nice and taut. Is that the right word? And then letting it cool. The other important thing, other than applying tension, is to let it cool. If you're not letting it cool, it's not going to set in the spot that you want it to. And over direct it. That's right. Yes. So if you want it to go to the side, then I would direct it back, and that's going to help it not come forward. So tension, heat, letting it cool, over directing, those are all going to help you maneuver the fibers in the way that you need them to go. So hopefully that helps. Again, this is Sloan, and this is in the color Golden Latte Blonde. It's by the Alexander Couture collection. Correct word usage. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now, and we're gonna go into some Belle Tress styles. Hold on. Knocking things over. Okay, I'm back. So next up, we are going to look at Belle Tress's newest additions to their LUX SE collection. So let's get started. The styles I have been showing in this live have typically all been available, and they've all been ready to ship depending on the color. But the ones I'm showing now, from this point to the rest of the end of the live, are pre-orders. They are not available yet. I'm just lucky enough to be able to have them here to show you. So you guys can take a look at them and see what they're like and see if you want to get your name on the list to pre-order and jump on it. So I saw someone asking if I'm showing indie. Then yes, I am showing indie. I will show all 12 of the new styles right now that Belle Tress has added to their collection. Molly. Do you mean Molly by Raya? If so, I'm not showing that one today, unfortunately. But I am showing Karenina. It's Karen and it's Nina all in one. Karenina. So these LUX, yeah, exactly. Great Christmas present. Order it now, and these should be available to ship in October. You bought the silicone wig grip. You love it. You did have learning curve, but it's great. Oh, good. Yeah, if anyone's looking for a wig grip, I'm wearing our silicone wig grip that we have at Shaquelle. These are super thin. I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, ugh, I hate silicone wig grips. They're too tight. They're too bulky. I don't like them. They pull up my hair. If you have some, this one's different. And I know I say that and you're like, sure, but it is. It's really thin, super thin. It's very stretchy. So it's not that like stretch that feels like your head's going to explode. It's super stretchy. It fits a lot of head sizes. It's comfortable to wear for the day without feeling like it's going to break your head apart. So they are comfortable. So let's get back to Karenina. All these LUX SE caps are going to have a full monofilament top, a lace front that extends around your silicone ear tabs. So pre-orders for the styles I'm showing now, they're not going to be ready to ship until about October. So, I mean, it is a few months still. So just keep that in mind. But we can all take a look at them and you can decide whether or not it's something you want to pre-order or, wait a little bit longer for. So you have your partially hand-tied cap, which means you're going to be hand-tied in the top, closed wefting in the bottom, quite stretchy in that hand-tied portion, and then a little stretchy in the wefting as well. Silicone ear tabs. When is Vancouver store opening? Fluffy Lasagna, I was mentioning this at the beginning. So glad you asked again. But today is opening day. So if any of you are in Vancouver or surrounding area or in British Columbia, please come and join us at the store. You can book an appointment. We'd love to have you in there. It's just a really great way to really get to know some styles and get to know your colors and get to see what works for you. Plus, you get to walk home with a wig that day if you find one that you love. So that's always fun. But it's a good experience to come into the store. So we'd love to have you in there. Today we are opening, it's our first day in Vancouver. We have a store in Edmonton, Alberta in Canada, in Oakville, which is just outside of Toronto. We have a store in Ottawa. And then in the States, we have our Kansas City store, which was our first store in the States. And then by next week, we should be good to go to open our Dallas store. So that, if you've been waiting for Dallas, then the wait is finally pretty much over. Almost there. The stores will match the online price. You betcha. Okay, here's Karenina. Long, curly, gorgeous. Not a lot of like short layering at the front. Definitely longer layers that sort of cascade down here. Cutie pie. Lace front. This is in the color Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. It's like a longer Witherspoon, sort of. So Karenina, Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. So you can part this anywhere you want. The hair is getting stuck in my nose ring. It is wedding hair. Yeah, it is wedding hair. The fit on this, it's too big for me. I find that these fit bigger than average. They're much too big on my petite head. Like that's like all extra cap I just keep pulling at. I can pinch a ton of extra cap, and there's quite a bit of stretch to the cap part. All right, so again, this is Karen Nina. Show you the tag one more time. But anyone out there, do you guys have a LUX SE style? Do you have any of the LUX SE styles? If so, let us know your general measurements and how you feel about the fit. Let us know how it fits you. Because I did one time have someone get mad at me for saying it fits a little bigger than average. So I don't know, which kind of confuses me because these feel quite big on me. So I don't know. But if you have tried a LUX SE style, I'd love to hear your experience with your measurements. Yeah, people always find something to get mad about. That is true. People get mad at me on a daily basis. It's so fun. You're petite and can wear it. Yeah, I'm petite too. I can wear it. It's just big, but I still can wear it. You have Champion and Piana, great for a 23-inch head. 23-inch head, works good. Your LUX SE runs slightly small. Yeah, people do get mad at me. They do. You have 23, it works great. Oh gosh, some of these comments are coming in fast. I can't read them all. Not as good as Icon, but it works. It's too big on you. Thank you guys for sharing your experience. I mean, at the end of the day, all I can really do is share my experience and how I personally feel about it and how it fits me and how I think it might fit you, but I can never give you a truly accurate representation until you actually try it yourself. I can just kind of give you an idea of what I might think. Hold on. Some water. Exactly, yeah. The front to nape measurements. That's the thing I think people forget about the other measurements. With our circumferences, yes, that's a good place to start with your measurements, but if your front to nape measurement is too big, you're not gonna be able to get it on your head anyway. So you always have to keep the other measurements in mind as well. Has Forte been retired? Unfortunately, it has, yes. Are the icons smaller? I do find the icons a little smaller, yeah. However, the great thing about the icons is even though I find the icons are petite head friendly, meaning they can like stretch down to feel pretty good on a petite head, but there's a lot of stretch in the cap, both in your circumference and front to nape. There's a lot of stretch that way, so they can fit bigger than average too. So they kind of work well for a lot. Okay, what did I grab? This one is Bella. A full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs. How you find ahead of time what styles are being discontinued? Honestly, don't really. I never know ahead of time. I just know suddenly like, oh, it's been discontinued. And then I'm like, oh, okay. You don't really know ahead of time. You just kind of know when it happens. I should know everything about everyone at all times. Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? Okay. Partially hand-dyed cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Is Miami discontinued? Yes. Yes, it is. Unfortunately. Sydney is not discontinued. All right, here's Bella in Butterbeer Rooted. I love the wave pattern on Bella. Why do some wigs get discontinued? I'm sure it's a couple reasons. Sometimes they just keep coming out with new ones. They gotta kind of get their list of wigs down a little bit to make room for more. Sometimes they might realize there might be one that's not selling as much. They have lots of different reasons, but I find, especially with Belle Tress is just constantly coming out with more stuff. So in order to come out with more stuff, they need to kind of get rid of other stuff so that they can keep changing and adapting and coming out with new styles and keep things exciting. So in order to come out with more stuff, they need to get rid of other stuff. All right. So here's Bella. Here's your tag, Bella in Butterbeer Rooted. It is very cute. It's your lace front. So the lace front goes around your ear tab. I do find, at least on me, these ear tabs kind of, they lift. You can kind of see that. So I'm not really a full ear tucker anyways. If I ever ear tuck, I'll just do a little ear tuck. But then for me, in general, I don't tuck long wigs. I only tuck short wigs. My long wigs, I just keep forward. So the lifting ear tab doesn't really bother me. But you can always, especially with the silicone here, it's a great spot to add some adhesive there to help kind of glue it down a little bit. Is there Sunkissed Almond in any wig? So Sunkissed Almond is a luxe collection color. So the styles I'm showing today, I don't have in Sunkissed Almond because I have the LUX SE collection today to show. No tuck except in the driver's license photo. That's right. I don't know if all of you know my driver's license story, but I went to get my driver's license. I had to change my address and I had to get a new photo. So I went and got it taken and I was wearing a wig. And then the woman was like, okay, you need to, I had my hair forward. And she's like, you need to put your hair back. So I was like, oh, okay. So I put my hair back. And then she was like, okay, now you need to tuck your hair behind your ears. And I was wearing a wig, doing a full ear tuck, like it looks a little crazy sometimes. So I was like, okay. So I like tucked a little bit behind my ears. And she's like, no, you need to tuck your hair behind your ears. And I was like, okay. So I tucked a little more. I still didn't tuck the full thing. And then she was like, no, she talked to me like I was so stupid. She's like, no, you need to tuck your hair behind your ears. I'm like, okay. And then I looked like this and I'm like, oh my gosh. So, you know, the ear tabs are in full view. My ears are looking like Dumbo. And I'm just like, okay. Oh, and then I smiled. And then she's like, you're not allowed to smile. So I just looked like an angry Dumbo. So funny. Anyways, the picture didn't turn out as bad as I was expecting it, but it still... And you know, I don't think it's Canada rules. I think it was literally that one place and that one woman. She just didn't want me to have a good day. Because after sharing that story, a lot of people were like, where did you go? That's not my experience at all. I don't know. I think she just didn't know the rules. I get like passport photos. I know they like to see your face and I know they don't like you smiling. And I get the passport photo, but for driver's license, I feel like it's like a little different, you know? Anyways, maybe she had a job at the passport place and then got a job there and just applied all the rules. Who knows? But she had it out for me. You're recently asked to eat and tuck wearing wavy day. Oh no, tucking wearing wavy day. That would be a tricky one. That would be a tricky one to tuck. All right, I have pulled out Adriana in Butterbeer. Okay, Ross from Monsters Inc. Yeah. Next. Just angry lady. Full monofilament top, lace front around the silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. You had to redo your driver's license. It's the best picture you've ever had thanks to wig wearing. Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous of you. You had the same thing happen when you got your new driver's license in Alberta. Okay, well, maybe it's an Alberta thing. Part of me, like, I wish I would have gone back to this experience at the getting my driver's license and just like ripped off my wig and been like, are you happy now? Is that enough behind my ears for you? That would have been so funny. But I'm not, I don't do that. I couldn't do that. Oh man, she would have been really thrown off. I would have spooked her, given her a heart attack. Okay, here's Adriana. Yes, Sparkly Rabbit, although I did live in London, England. That might be something you don't know about me. I moved to London, not for long, for like a year. I went there to teach after I finished university. I went to teach in London, and that, I did like London. However, I didn't honestly have the best experience, unfortunately, because when I lived in London, that is when all of my hair fell out. So I was going through it while I was in London, and I didn't embrace my London experience as much as I wish I did, because I was in a dark place. Yeah, never going there. London made my hair fall out. No, I'm sure it was bound to happen wherever, or maybe I'm just not meant to be away from home. But I went to go and teach in London, and then my hair fell out. So anyways, I definitely did not embrace my experience as much as I wish I had. I did travel a lot while I was living there. You know, I hopped on planes and, you know, went to Italy and Spain and Greece and Germany, and I was able to travel, which was good. But living in London, I definitely was sometimes a bit of a homebody, which was too bad. All right, this one is going to be really easy to maintain because the fact that it's straight. So this is going to be one that you can maintain easily with just a hot air brush or even a hair straightener if you want. But if you want, like, look at these sweet little, the structure here with the layers, I would use a hot air brush to help keep that intact. So again, Adriana, I know I showed this tag like 17 times. I'll show it 18. Adriana in Butterbeer Rooted. It looks similar to Piana. Yeah, it does. It does actually. It feels a little bit more dense than Piana. A little bit more hair. You don't have any permatease in the wefting, but it does feel like it's a little bit more hair than Piana. And I feel like a little bit longer in the front than Piana. Do you prefer this Piana or Jasmine? Oh, that's a hard question. Don't do that to me. Because they are all very similar. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go with, I feel like I need to put Jasmine on my head again in order to answer that question. I'm gonna say Piana right now. But I might need to put them all on one more time. The Bloom collection is also by Belle Tress. It's a new collection that's coming out. I've shown them quite a bit recently in my lives. So if you go back to a few of my lives in the past month or so, I've shown them several times. And it's a new collection coming out in September, and they all have center parts. And they all have another set of colors that you can only find in the Bloom collection, and they're all more salon inspired, more chunky highlighting with face framing, brighter money pieces in the front. So that is sort of the gist of the Bloom collection. Can it be parted on the side? In the Bloom collection, no, but also yes, because you can part it in my little, you can kind of like jig it around to make it a side part, even though it is a left part, or sorry, a center part. They have a lot of really cute styles, but the colors are definitely very specific and chunkier. Adriana can be parted on the side, yes, because Adriana has the full monofilament top. So anytime you have a full mono top, you can part it anywhere you want. Whereas Jasmine, or anything from the Bloom collection, only has a center part. So typically you would part it only in the center, but there are ways to sort of manipulate it to make it look like a side part. Okay, this one I have is Claudia. This is Claudia, full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape Velcro adjusters. This is in the color Brown Sugar Cookie Rooted. I love this wave pattern. This is a pretty one. And this is a great color. If you are into Raquel Welch's Shaded Cappuccino, if you are into Belle Tress's Macadamia Latte or Brown Sugar Sweet Cream, this is similar to that. If you like Raya Harvest Glow, these are all kind of those like brown blonde options. Really pretty. I really like this one. I think this is my favorite one of the ones we've done so far from this collection. It's your lace skirt all the way to your ear tabs. Don't forget about Farah. That's right. Farah is another good one. I did forget about Farah. Well, up until this point, the 4 wigs I've shown, this is my favorite, but it'll probably change as I go. So these are all heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Different than Bella. Bella's going to be a little bit longer, and Bella has a little bit more of a curl. This is just a bit more of a wave. And then you're going to have some shorter, a little bit shorter layering in the front. Does center part have a lot of permatease and bulky? No, I'm not really sure what you're asking. Maybe if you can reword it. Do center parts have do the center part styles have permatease, and are they bulky? Is that what you're asking? If so, some of them have permatease in the Bloom collection. Some of them don't. They aren't too bulky, but some of them are a little bit more dense with a little bit of permatease. Okay, you can part this anywhere you want. This is what your part's gonna look like. And there you have it, one more little spin. So again, this is Claudia. Claudia in Brown Sugar Cookie, R. The R just means it's rooted. Like I'm pointing with my pinky. I can't have anyone have a screenshot of me and my nubby fingers. Can this be cut shorter? You could. You can cut them shorter if you want. Yep. All right. What's the name of the Raquel Welch wig you posted in Raisin Brown? Raisin Brown isn't a Raquel Welch color. So I'm trying to think of what you mean. I recently made a post about Corey by Envy in the color Cinnamon Raisin. It was wavy. Does that ring a bell? Maybe. Do I only have 2 nails left? That I do. Well, no, actually, in total, I have 3. There's no pinky on this one. I've got 3 left. We're hanging on by a thread, okay? My nail lady is out of the country. I have no time to find anyone else. And I'm headed out of town tonight for 2 weeks, so we're just living on a prayer right now. Wondering when these ones are gonna fall off. Okay, next up is Vesper. I know, I might have to grab some press-ons for the next couple of weeks. See if that'll tide me over for a bit. I will still have a live next week, guys. Don't you worry, I'm not abandoning you. Going out of town for a couple of weeks. I'm heading away nailless. Well, 3 nails in total, but full monofilament top. The last wig I showed was Claudia. This one is Vesper. Full monofilament top, lace front or under silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Vesper. We got bangs on this one. I know, I should give my real nails a rest. Nail tech here, they should use an acid primer on my nails. Okay, I'll tell her. I don't know what she does. I'm just like, take my hands and I'll just let you do what you're doing. Yes, don't sweat the small stuff. I have figured that if we get stressed out over the smallest things, we'll never be happy. Things go wrong all the time. Could you imagine if we just got mad at everything that always went wrong? We would just all be miserable. All right, I like this one. Let's attempt a pony. We can do that. Vesper, brown sugar cookie. Cheese. All right, okay, I've decided the tag needs to go there and then it won't get in my way. It's a good tag spot, it is. I do love these Vesper bangs, I agree. Am I showing any shorter wigs? There's honestly in this collection not a ton of like short styles. I did show a few in the beginning of our live, but this collection has more mid-length, long styles. Did Claudia have permatease? No. Okay, cool or warm? I do find that this color in general is neutral, leaning a little bit on the warm side. You do have a little bit of cool blonde in here, but overall it does pull a little bit warmer. Okay, good pony. Good ponytail. My one nail. Look how much it's grown out too. Like it's like halfway. It's halfway up my nail. Oh, this is cute. If you want to get this one just strictly for a ponytail, highly recommend. I like it. It is adorable. These bangs are so cute. And I love this, like beside the bang, So you have more layering. Maybe one of my favorite ponytail wigs ever. Cheerleader hair. A little bit. You guys know I used to be a cheerleader. I did. I was a cheerleader in high school. I coached cheer. I was on a professional cheer team for a while, and then I coached that for a while. I feel like I've lived like 10 lives within my life. Okay. This is Vesper. Give us a cheer. It's funny because some of you say you have the personality for a cheerleader. I didn't like it. Honestly, I don't like it. What I loved was performing. I was a dancer, and I loved performing, but I didn't like the go. I didn't like that. I hated it. I felt so silly. Oh my God. That's your little snippet that you get. That's all you get from me. Did I wear a ponytail when I performed? It depended what team I was on. In high school, yes, I had a ponytail, but then when I was on the professional cheer team, I was on like the dance team portion and we had our hair down. Yeah, definitely felt funny for me. I was never an outgoing person that enjoyed any of that. I just wanted to perform. That is it. I didn't like twirling the pom-poms. Absolutely not. No, I didn't like holding the pom-poms either. Why do I need these? Why? And then it was extra hard because when I was on the professional cheer team, it was for a football team. And it involved a lot of interacting with the crowd and interacting with people. And also wearing things that I wasn't necessarily comfortable in. And all of that I just didn't love. But again, I love performing. So I was there to dance and enjoy that. But anytime I had to get face to face with a fan or someone, it wasn't fun. All right. This one is Giselle. Full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Yeah, me not outgoing. I've definitely grown into my personality a little bit. I used to be super shy, so super shy, and I didn't like talking to people. But definitely I'm a lot more outgoing now, a lot more chatty. Clearly, I don't stop talking. Okay, here's Giselle. I'll start off with the spin. I did go into teaching. Yes, I did. But I don't think you could catch me teaching high school students or junior high students. Anyone older than 7 years old, I don't want to teach. Anywhere between 7 and under 20. Anyone in there, I'm like, you're scary. Okay, this is Giselle, you guys. You're all over 7. Yes, that's why I said older than 7, less than 20. I will teach you guys any day. I will gladly teach all of you. What am I going to do when my kids are at that age, though? Honestly, I'm scared. I'm terrified. I just hope they grow into easy to manage children, teenagers. My fingers are crossed. I hope my daughter is getting her spiciness out of her right now so that by the time she's, 13, she's done. And she's just like, hi, Mom. That's it. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, she can keep some of the spice, but the spice can't be directed at me. Yes, please pray for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys, I haven't had the delivery yet. Remember I was talking about the delivery? Hasn't come. Hasn't come yet. I'm still crossing my fingers. I'm just looking at the layering in the front here. So again, this is Giselle by Belle Tress. This could be a cute updo one if you want this like romantic vibe in the front. Hold on, we're all in a jumble here with the tag. Gotta get the tag out of the way. Trying an updo here, but I definitely did not take my time in the back. I quite literally just clumped it all into a ball just so we could see what this might look like. But yeah, if you really like that sort of romantic curly vibe at the front, you could definitely put this in an updo. So here's Giselle in Butterbeer Rooted by Belle Tress, their Luxe collection. Your daughter never went through the sassy, mean to her mom stage as a teenager. So it's not, that is good to know. I never did either. I was the easiest kid. I didn't do anything. I was always a homebody. I just always did what I was told. I was shy and quiet. So we'll see if my daughter takes up after me. Oh no, your daughter's mean. Sorry. All right, Giselle is coming off. I think my son takes a little bit more after me. He's the gentle, quiet soul of my two kids. I think he'll just be like this sweet little studious, quiet guy. All right, this one here is Gigi. Gigi in a brown sugar cookie. So same cap, full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tab, partially hand-tied cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Nice and straight. So these straight ones, even though these long ones get tangly and clumpy and frizzy, they are easy to maintain because you don't have to maintain any curl or wave pattern. This one, you can just take a hair straightener through it or a hot air brush through it, and it's gonna be good as new. This is very pretty too. All of these are so pretty. I do love these bangs too. I like when they have that like little structure to them already. Sorry, just need some water. All right, here's your lace front. That'd be cute as a shorter wig. Yeah, you could definitely cut this shorter. And it has the layering, so you could like cut it to the next layer. Here, if I put that behind my back, then you can like, it could be a cute short one. Now we can visualize what it might look like as a short style. Look at that. But surprise, it's long. All right, yeah, this would be a good updo. Let me show you the back. So again, this one is Gigi. Gigi by Belle Tress. It's their LUX SE collection. Brown sugar cookie rooted. And remember, you guys, these are pre-order styles. So the ones that I'm showing right now are pre-order and ready to ship around October. So we're still, a little ways out, but you can at least take a look and decide if you want to jump on that pre-order list. Make sure you get one. All right, testing out a pony. This is another good ponytail too. How does fit, volume, density compare to Tressler, Sizzle, and Picture Perfect? Tressler fits very true to average. I find these fit a little bit bigger. Density, similar density. I know Picture Perfect has some permatease on it though. I think you're gonna find a little bit more volume in something like Picture Perfect and a little bit more volume in Sizzle. This is another really great pony. I really like the layering that comes down from the bangs here to frame your face. Look at that. And then of course the bangs are so sweet. Another cute pony. And then remember, Vesper was also a really cute pony. Two cute ponies. So again, this one is Gigi in Brown Sugar Cookie R. Geez, or permatease. No permatease on Gigi, sorry. No permatease. I feel like maybe I held the card and said permatease. Doesn't mean there's permatease on the way. It just is, someone told me to say that when instead of saying cheese. And I thought it was funny. But no permatease on Gigi. I will clarify that. Thank you, Lee Scone. Okay, what do I grab? This is Farah. Farah, we like Farah. Okay, full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Farah's a little different. This is a shaggy style. So if any of you are commenting that word, we may see some unicorns in our chat. This one is that definite shaggy look. Burma cheese. Ah, that's cute. Maybe I'll say Burma cheese now. That's funny. Okay, tons of layering in this, like short layers, super short layers, and that's kind of what gives it that shaggy look here, and that volume. So there's no permatease in the top, but there is permatease in the closed wefting at the bottom here. But the volume up top here definitely comes from those shorter layers, making it like bouncier. This one's definitely a little different. Oh, ouch. It's the worst getting poked in the eye from a fiber. Okay, sorry. It's like in there. Okay, I can see again. This feels so bouncy. So bouncy. The bangs are a little long on me in particular. You might find you need to trim them if you like this straight across look. Sydney, similar. This is definitely more layered than Sydney and more voluminous than Sydney. This has the permatease here. And the wave pattern is different. This one's more flippy. We got lots of little like flips on this one. Yeah, this one does look a lot fuller for sure. Sydney is going to be lower density and has no permatease on it. Oh, an ear tuck. I don't think I like an ear tuck on this. An ear tuck looks so funny on me. That's too silly. No, thank you. I will do a turn. Okay, definitely would need to cut these bangs, but that would have been a good license photo. You're right. Can bring this to the side, have a little side part situation. So this is Farah. Farah by Belle Tress. This is a pre-order. There's a side part. For some reason you liked Farah better last week. Weird, right? Maybe it's my outfit. Maybe that is why. I don't know what I was wearing last week. Okay. Farah and Butterbeer Rooted. Okay. Off she comes. She keeps poking me in the eyes. Not being very nice to me. Okay. Ooh, we're down to the last 4. We got 4 more to go. Okay. This one here is called Muse. Muse in Butterbeer Rooted. Sorry, my comments stopped. Okay, Muse in Butterbeer Rooted. Full monofilament top, lace front, silicone ear tabs, extended, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Thanks, Alden's mama. Pretty. Another really layered, loosely waved, banged one. Okay. Muse. Muse and Butterbeer Rooted. More bangs. I feel like this collection does have a lot of bangs. Ooh, I'm wondering what was attached to my feet. Had a little net attached there. Okay. There's your bangs. There's no permatease. Lace front. Part it on the side if you wanted and bring the bangs kind of side swept. This would be another good ponytail. Absolutely. Let's test it out. Anything with bangs, honestly, usually makes for a pretty good. This is going to be your new go-to. I'm a Liverpool and Gaia. Yeah, if you're into the Liverpools and the Gaias, this will be right up your alley for sure. I feel like this is a little shorter than Gaia and a little bit more dense, just a little bit. And then of course the wave pattern is just a bit different. What wigs am I taking on my vacation? Oh gosh, I don't even remember. I was packing at like 1 a.m, just grabbing. What am I taking? I can't even think right now. Farron, yeah, Farron's in there. I'm taking Belinda by Envy. I know that one made the cut. Holly's not in there. I am taking a Molly by Raya. What else? Feature Length by Raquel Welch. I got a human hair one in there too. Dynamic by Tress Allure in there. Not Runway Rehearsal. That one's not going in there. Showrunner. I haven't packed Showrunner yet because I was wearing her at the start of this, but I think Showrunner is gonna get added. I love Showrunner too much. What else is in there? I don't remember. I think Diane. I think I packed Diane by Raya. I don't remember anymore. There's definitely more in there. But this is another good ponytail wig. This side I didn't do a great job on, to be honest. But this is Muse. How do I pack them? I turn them inside out, make them look like a little taco, and then I stick them in like a silk bag, or you can stick them in a Ziploc baggie. That works too. And then I put them in my carry-on. Usually, unless I'm packing a bajillion, then like this time, I'll pack them in my suitcase because I have too many this time. My delivery still didn't arrive yet. I got like just over an hour left. Hopefully it comes. Hopefully it comes. All right. I do have Gigi. I just showed Gigi a couple weeks ago, actually. So Gigi was another cute one. Okay. Oh, again, these bangs are a little long, so if you want to bring them forward, you might need to trim them. But I'd rather get bangs, like a wig with bangs that are too long than too short. I have a lot of women always be like, those bangs are in your face. They're too long. It's like, I know. But the reason they do that is so that it's versatile. You can more easily part them wherever you want when they're long, part them to the side, part them in the middle, incorporate them with the rest of the hair, or you can trim them if you want that more straight across bang. So it just adds a little bit more versatility. So again, this one is Muse by Belle Tress in Butterbeer Rooted. Is Monaco there today? I don't have Monaco on hand right now to show. All right, down to 3. This one I think is going to be the shortest one of the bunch. This one is Indie. Cute little mid-length wavy style. We all love those. Full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. What states in the United States have I been to so far, and have you been to Oregon? I've been to Portland a long time ago, though. It's been a while. I've been to a lot of states. I've been to Washington, Oregon, California, Florida, New York, North Carolina, Missouri, Illinois. I don't know. I've been lots of places. Texas. Okay, here's your lace front. I haven't been to Montana actually. Hawaii, yeah. Brown sugar cookie rooted, and this is Indy. This is cute. Never been to Kentucky. No, not Louisiana. Not Rhode Island either. Similar length to peony. Similar. I would have to put it on again, to be honest, to really let you know. Okay, so again, you have that full monofilament top, so you could side part this one, and this one I think would be very cute in the side parts. Is this like Farron? Not really. This is a more wavy option, whereas Farron is more like shaped, if that makes sense. This one's just kind of your typical mid-length wavy style. All right, there's a little side part for you. Definitely need to use a bit of heat on this one to get it going. I will spin. Similar to Singapore? I mean, in the sense that it's a mid-length wavy style, yes, but they're different. Singapore is lower density than Indy. Indy does have permatease here. Indy's not really like Monaco. Monaco is a little bit longer. Monaco has very subtle wave, and Monaco has a little bit of a longer curtain bang. All right, there's your lace front. You can get these for 40% off at checkout. So once you put it in your cart, as long as you are shopping within our live link, which you should see a little shopping cart or a little shopping bag icon on your screen that you can click on. And that's going to give you the links to shop our live. And then you should see the discount in your cart. So again, this one's Indy in brown sugar cookie rooted. What color do I wear in Farron? I have the color brown topaz. So this is heat friendly, as are all Belle Tress styles. This is their LUX SE cap. If you're a petite, I'm also a petite, and these fit a little big on me. That being said, I still wear them. I just bring in the adjusters, and I have a bit of extra cap that I just deal with. There is permatease in Indy in the wefting at the bottom. There's a decent amount. There's not like a lot, but it's definitely there. So it's going to give you that extra volume throughout the body of your style. All right, Indy is off. Any chance Belle Tress has something similar that's shorter, similar to Indy? Oh gosh, what is it? In their Bloom collection, Tulip. Tulip is so cute. It's like a little bit shorter, maybe like an inch shorter. And it's wavy, but it's just a center part. But Tulip is really cute. We are down to the last two, if you can believe it or not. And this one's Bailey. We got a straight one. Not a lot of straight ones in this. I feel like there's a lot of wavy and curly ones in this one. Okay, so Bailey has that full monofilament top, lace front around her silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. More bangs. We're seeing a lot of bangs on these styles. We do have one more giveaway today. No permatease on this one. No permatease. Okay, this one's really pretty. It's like I forget what they look like each week, and I'm like, oh, I forget what they look like. All right, here's your tag. Here's Bailey in Butterbeer Rooted. This is so pretty, the layering. Ooh, I remember looking at this before being like, wow, this is so pretty right here. So nice. I love that. There's a lot to keep track of, you're right. Love the bangs. Love the little curl in the bang. Love the layering. Love the length. This is going to be easy to maintain. Sorry, I talk with my hands. I just knocked over my tower of wigs. I have a huge tower right in front of me. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, there goes another nail. How funny would it be if another nail just went flying off? All three of them are still here, still intact. No casualties this live. This one would be a good half up, half down. Hold on, let's get that on the go here. This I find is a low to medium density. It's not like super duper low. Low to medium. Half up, half down. It looks really nice like this. I don't know why I'm whispering. Sorry. You're probably like, I can't hear you. What are you saying? Oh my gosh. We're going through this again. Half a pat down. Half up, half down. We went through this last week too. I talk too fast when I say half up, half down, that it sounds like half a pat down. I'm sorry. All right. Here is Bailey in Butterbeer Rooted. Something like that, but without bangs. Jasmine would be an okay option for this one. Jasmine's not going to have this, but it would be a similar length and kind of similar idea. Yeah. Thank you, Fair Jam. I'm sure we will have a great little trip. But you guys can check in with me next week because I'll be live next week. Okay, we are down to the last one. We're on the last one, and this is Carly. And because we are on the last one, we're going to put up a giveaway. So if you would like to enter to win a $150 gift card, then you can enter up here. And just a reminder to anyone over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, come on over to our website to enter. You cannot enter on social media. So you can come over to shaquelle.com and that's where you'll see the giveaway. All right, this last one is Carly. Carly in Brown Sugar Cookie. Okay, full monofilament top, lace front around our silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. So this is Brown Sugar Cookie. This one definitely has more of like a ringlety curl to it as opposed to like a wave. So we definitely start off with the ringlets going on here. You didn't miss Jasmine. We didn't show Jasmine today, unfortunately. All right, let me do a spin. So this is not a petite, it's an average wig, but it does fit, I find, a little bit bigger than average. This is Carly. Carly and Brown Sugar Cookie R. So all of the styles I've been showing, the past 12 styles by Belle Tress, they have been, or they are on pre-order right now. They are not available yet. They are still being created, but you can pre-order them and they will be expected to come in around October. So you guys can decide if that is okay for you. I don't have Dublin right now on me, unfortunately. So you can part this anywhere you want. Make sure you're entering that giveaway for the $150 gift card right up here. And just a reminder, you cannot enter the giveaway on social media. So if you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, you have to come over to shaquelle.com in order to participate in the giveaways and in the commenting and all that stuff and the purchasing. You missed the first part. Will this be on YouTube later? Yes, it will. So this will upload to YouTube and you can rewatch it, or you can rewatch it on the website for the day. But it will be gone off the website at the end of the day. Yeah, it does look good as a side part. I find all these like mid-length wavy styles look cute as a side part. Thanks, Wavy Dairy. I'll still be working. While I'm gone. My parents will be with us, though. They can help with the kiddos. I get to meet up with my brother. I have two brothers. One of them lives here with me. Well, not with me, but he lives here and he's coming too. But my other brother actually lives in Malaysia. He lives in Kuala Lumpur. And he and his wife and their kids are coming over and joining us too. So it'll be a whole family affair, which will be so nice. I don't get to see my brother from Malaysia very often, once and maybe twice a year if I'm lucky. So we will have a great little time. Thanks, guys. I will give you guys like 30 more seconds to enter the giveaway here. And then that's gonna be it. And you know what I'm gonna do? I know, hold on. Again, this is Carly. Someone was asking earlier if I could put back on one of the Tress Allure styles. So I'm gonna end with the Tress Allure style. She's like the wind. I don't know if that woman is still here, but she's like the wind by Tress Allure. Left part, lace front, open wefted cap. And this is the color Desert Ombre. All right, did you guys get those entries in? You ready to see? So she's like the wind in Desert Ombre. So cute. Okay, let's see who won the $150 gift card. Blessed Berry, you've been blessed. You've been blessed with a gift card. Congratulations to you. And thank you to everyone who was joining us today, who came along for the ride for the day. It's always so fun with you on Tuesdays. I will be back next Tuesday, same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, and excited to chat with you guys some more. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys soon.